Turn camera on. See, getting to yes. I'm like, this is what we should be reading.
Seriously, I could have used that.
Negotiating agreements without giving in.
And
then the second half this week, I'm like, come on.
I was just like, I could never do this because I was just like, are you happy? Like, is that what you want? Okay, so she said they wanted $10 an hour and they didn't want anything less than that. And I was like, well, how about $9 an hour for the first year and then 10 the second year? Or we're going to go to arbitration for $8.67. And she was like, well, we want a small bonus then. And I was like, okay. And she's like, and at least 6 months notice if we're going to get laid off. But she said they don't want it going lower than 10 in the future. Even if it's a super small percentage of increase. She said if profits are increasing for a company, then they want an increase in salary. And I was like, and she said, or they're fine with, if they have to freeze it at 10, they're fine with that as well. Which I feel like is more fair than increasing it every single year when profits increase, or they're going to have a ridiculous salary one day. But
so did you guys not agree? Are you supposed to go back?
Well, we did agree on, well, she said she was going to talk to her group about it, but I felt like we kind of agreed on the 9 and 10.
Okay.
And they said just going forward, they just wanted it to stay at least 10.
And what about that whole incentive? Or
I know.
She wasn't like super specific about it, but she was like, we just want like a small bonus. She's like, even if it's like $50 or something a year, just a small bonus or something. And I was like, okay, let me go talk to the group.
Oh, okay. So you're supposed to go back.
Yeah, well, I was unsure, guys. So I don't know if we should do the 1985 now. Would that be helpful?
Yeah, we can, but let's just agree on a wage real quick. I don't think we should do any I don't think we should make it complicated with bonuses and incentives and blah 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 because they're trying to get rid of that. And I think we should just stick to a flat wage. So they want 10 an hour for the next 2 years. They don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is how I negotiate. I go, whatever.
I'm like, it's lower than 1049 or whatever that.
1069, yeah.
1069, yeah. See, I don't even know our rate. Oh my gosh.
Let's do $9.59. Just checking. $9.99. How about that? No, just checking.
Or you could just tell her, we'll see you in arbitration. And we didn't, I mean.
We can play hardball.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't sound opposed to the $9 and $10 an hour. She just said going forward, then they don't want it to go less than 10 going forward.
Yeah, but what happens if the industry starts sinking even more in our profit? I mean, we can't agree to a never-ending $10 flat rate without, you know, kind of have to be flexible in case the market dives even more, especially with the industry.
Well, maybe when we go back, we can negotiate that if there was a decline in, because they're like, if the industry is doing good, then we want to get paid well. So we mean, well, if the industry is not good, then we're going to pay you based on that as well.
Yes.
But
well, I think it's fair. If the industry is going up, I think it's fair to give them raise and other things. But I feel like if it's, if our industry continues to decline like it has been, we have to, we can stay in business.
Maybe we can set, would it be unreasonable to set like a minimum or no? Like the lowest we would go, or in the future, or is that hard to figure out because we don't know?
Well, I think it's already been established with the me clause. But
yeah.
So what does she want? 9? No,
Yeah.
10.
They want 10.
She's okay with the 9 for this year and 10 for next year, but they want to stick at 10. They want pros at 10.
Let's do that. Let's do 9 this year, 10 next year, and then the contract it's up for renegotiation.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully they're on that page too.
So we wanted 9.
Okay, so
yeah, that's what we wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to do 9 this year, 10 next year. That's what we wanted.
Yeah, but they want to freeze it. They wanted 10 right off. And Haley said she wasn't opposed to the 9. Wanted a bonus of it.
They wanted bonus? Is that what you said? Sorry.
Well, they were like, maybe a small bonus.
No, we'll buy you lunch. So they're okay with the 9 and the 10, but they want a bonus.
That's how it seemed.
Hey, we'll give them $100 bonus for Christmas.
Hey, she said 50.
Oh, deal. $50 for Christmas. Deal. Okay, 9 and 10 with a $50 bonus. Got it. Yep. Okay.
And then the rest of the contract would be up for negotiation.
Okay. Do you want to discuss that now, or do you have to go back and tell her what we decided?
Let's just discuss it now.
Okay. Okay.
What are we negotiating now?
Mm-hmm.
The 1985. So we're assuming that we're all settling on the 9 and 10 with a $50 Christmas bonus.
Let me text her.
There you go. That's good.
Okay.
And then now we're going to do the 1985 negotiation. Did you have you already read it, Blue?
I did. Not read is the follow-up thing or whatever. It was like after all the group meeting stuff. Yeah.
You did read it? Okay.
No, that's the only one I haven't read is the follow-up. The
the last. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Okay. So then in the 1985, we have to negotiate the wage again. Let's see.
So we're supposed to do the entire contract now?
Yeah.
Okay, well, she already said that they'd like at least 6 months notice for layoffs at minimum. I think that's fair. What do y'all think?
Didn't they get rid of that?
Yeah, that's the 52-week layoff, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did they do that in 85, or was that the? So she just wants that till the end of the contract. Okay, fine, whatever.
It's just 52 weeks, though, is not 6 months, so that's less than 6 months, isn't it? That's just a couple of months.
52 weeks?
Oh, no,
It's
52 weeks. Never mind.
52 is the year.
Year.
So
Oh.
she just wants at least half a year.
Okay, but they still have the 52 weeks, don't they? In that contract?
Let's see.
I think we're trying to get rid of it, though. So that's what we're going to negotiate, right?
That's in the 85 contract. We want to get rid of it altogether. But they still have the 52 week, I think.
In this
contract.
In the 70, I mean, the 83.
Yeah, I think we're just trying to get rid of it.
It was in effect. So would we be willing to go to 6 months?
Well, 6 would be like better for us, wouldn't it?
Yeah. It's at least progress from 52 weeks down to 6.
I think that they already have 52. I don't think that needs to be renegotiated. Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the 85?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're supposed to be renegotiating.
Okay, so we're working
forward.
We're working on the 85. Okay.
So do we want to negotiate that we will go 6 months notice for layoffs, or do we want to scrap it completely?
Let's do 6 months. It says this is likely to be an important issue for the union. So top management has decided that they could make some concessions. They're willing to grant some grace period with layoff notices, and they are willing to have some percentage of new positions filled with layoff lists. Yeah, do 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
And then they want to be able to have like callbacks, basically, right? Am I understanding this right? So if a position opens up, then you have to fill half of those positions with people that have been previously laid off. Like you can't hire outside. I think that's what that's saying.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I just don't see it right now. Where's that at?
Well, it says some of the best employees are relatively new, and some of the toughest to deal with have been around forever.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, you're not willing to have 100% of layoffs. Oh, no, that's something else. Excuse me. Oh, I see. Yeah.
I've got to take off in about, 15 minutes. So just to let you guys know.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just reading. So what do we want our hiring procedure to be?
Well, I think that this is saying, you know what, we'll concede with the layoff thing because we'd rather have more control over our hiring than our layoffs. That last paragraph in on page 3.
Yeah.
So let's do half of the 52 weeks, half of the that whole thing we just discussed, and then in the hiring, let's do. We want complete control over the hiring. I don't know what they lack in control as far as now. Like, I don't know what the hiring procedure is now. Do you remember reading that?
She's already trying to call us back. We're not ready. So we want complete control of the hiring if we're still giving notice for layoffs. Incentive program.
We want to get rid of that, don't we?
Didn't we? Oh, yeah. Well, right now we're doing $50 Christmas bonus.
I don't think that's the same though. That's a bonus. This is just.
Yeah, this is something else.
This is based on production. We want to get rid of it altogether.
Yeah. Because it changes too much. The speeds and procedures.
Top management.
Yeah.
So we want to get rid of this. Work rules.
I'm just skimming through this real quick because I've forgotten what each of these are. So we want to maintain full control over work rules. Yeah, we want to set the work rule. So I think our negotiating really falls because we don't want the incentive program. We don't want work rules. We're going to go half on layoff and hiring or layoff.
Yeah.
And then the wages, back to the wages again. I think that's where our compromises are coming in, the wages and the layoffs.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to compromise on anything.
Would y'all want to just see what the other group is thinking?
Yep. Should we meet with them? Are we supposed to meet with them now?
Yeah, she just sent it. I'll stop it. Y'all have to